Hello, Dean. I have a Series 7 question. Are dividends from mutual fund always taxed at ordinary income? The answer is yes. It's just like getting a dividend from a stock. So the answer is yes. I don't like it saying it's taxed at ordinary income. I would prefer we said taxed at ordinary income tax rates. I'm kind of being a little stickler there, but it's not part of your ordinary income on your tax return. It's taxed as at that whatever that rate is. Brian, would you want to add anything to that?
No, if you've ever seen a mutual fund statement, the dividends come out as often as they want to, and the capital gains are kept out separately, but only once a year, and are determined to be whether short term or long term. So they're actually separated on your account statement. So that should kind of answer your question. One is ordinary income, the other one's capital gains.
Yeah, the biggest issue, I think, is what are called DRIPs. Very testable. So mutual funds and some corporations offer you a dividend reinvestment program where we say, if you don't need the dividends, would you like us to reinvest them for you? And the IRS says, well, as far as we're concerned, you could have got the dividend, and that's the same as getting it. So if you're participating in a dividend reinvestment program, those dividends are taxed as if you had received them. That's called constructive receipt. What is constructive receipt? It's the idea that you could have had the money and you chose not to, and the IRS is still going to tax you on that. In general, I would always guess what yields the most to the U.S. Treasury. Now, I think where a lot of people get hung up on this, Brian, is we're assuming that this mutual fund is not in your 401k. It's not in your retirement plan. We're talking about a mutual fund that's in your personal account, right? So that would be the only caveat. I'd make sure you see where this is being held. In the accounts, my menu of accounts at my broker, I have a retirement plan. I have a personal account where it depends where I'm putting it, how it's going to be taxed.